welcome to Renee Marie's Stroke of Luck. I'm Renee Marie, and I am so happy and honored to have this platform from Madhouse TV. We are rocking and rolling with changing the face of strokes and aphasia around the world with this platform. And our telethon is in a few weeks, March 29th, 2015. And it really is important that we get awareness out. I was invited to the Go for Red for Women by the American Stroke Association. And let me tell you, it blew me away. It was a sold out event. It was a Long Island chapter. I went with Judy, Marlow, and Sharon Bean, the executor of estate planning, was the one that was very cordial and wonderful to invite me. And I really learned a lot at that. You know, being a stroke survivor does not mean you know information about strokes. And I really became aware of a lot of information. Now, of course, I know that a lot of people suffer from strokes. I know that approximately 80% of strokes can be prevented if we live a healthy lifestyle. We're making people aware that with awareness of the symptoms of strokes, we could change your life, or we could save someone else's life, or you could save someone else's life. But really, it's just so overwhelming for me to have been invited to this location that really plays a huge part in making stroke awareness. Of course, you know that our stroke telethon on March 29th is the beneficiaries are the National Stroke Association and the American Stroke Association. And we are just rocking and rolling. At the end of this show, in the fourth segment, we're going to be rolling out with the entertainers who we have on our telethon. So we're really excited about that. We have some top A entertainment. We're still waiting for a few, confirmations from other entertainers. So as we're moving along, we're really, evolving so much with the telethon. Most people know that I never like to say no to anybody that's willing to dedicate their time to such an important cause. I mean, it really is very important. One of our causes for the telethon is strokes, of course, but the other one is aphasia. Aphasia is really an what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a well-known word in the world. And aphasia is when you can't communicate after a stroke or brain injury. And it really became my awareness came when I performed one time at the Maywood Adler's Aphasia Center. And I was walked around and shown the location by Elaine Adler, who is an astounding woman. If anyone knows anybody or would like more information on Maywood Adler's Aphasia Center, I recommend you just look it up online. They are doing phenomenal work. She's really spreading the word for aphasia awareness. And it really is important because you know when someone has had a stroke, most of the time, by their physique. My whole right side is a little bit weak. But when it's in the brain and you really don't know what's going on, it really is very important to shed away the layers and really get people to be able to communicate once again. And I'm learning so much about it. So I'm really excited about making stroke awareness and having aphasia awareness in our world. We really are changing the face, but we need to do it together. So together we're changing the face of stroke aphasia awareness around the world, and that's thanks to this platform that Madhouse TV has given us every week, and for the telethon. It's going to rock and roll. We're gonna rock and roll, which we'll get into that later on in the program. We actually had a little switch in our program schedule because, of course, it's snowing outside on a weekend, of course. And And our guests who were supposed to come today, Lou and Linda, can't come today because of the weather, which we're very happy, Lou and Linda, that you decided to stay home. We'll rebook you. Lou suffers from aphasia. So suffering is the wrong word. I like to use challenge with aphasia because it doesn't make us suffer. We have to deal with it. We have to learn to defragment our brains, which I've had the pleasure of someone and a lot of people defragmenting my brain and through love. Love is the answer for everything. That's my biggest what's the word I'm looking for, suggestion, and to really love your way through things and love people through it. That's a big thing. We actually this week at my my first career and second career, I have 2 careers going on. My first career with First Service Residential, I am the lifestyle director with the Wanakee Reserve, and a gentleman, Bob Horowitz, is really leading the way in doing a phenomenal event. The event is called Canines for Warriors, and we actually have a website for that, which I'll get into a little bit later. Bob's going to be calling up. We're going to talk about it. And I really was very interested in promoting it on the show because it has to do with warriors and soldiers coming back from protecting us, and those that can't communicate and or have a brain injury. So it really does tie in with our philosophy and our program, and really make an awareness for people. You know, it's very, very sad and astounding the amount of warriors and soldiers that go to another country and protect us, and then they come back and, you know, it's sad how much they have to deal with. So we want to support them in our own way. And I think the event only costs $20 to go to. So you'll find out a little bit more about that moving on in the program that's coming up in the second segment. Bob's going to be giving us a call. It really is this is my favorite time of year. It's Easter. It's Ash Wednesday, Lent, and then through Easter. And it really is a time of reflection and a time to look in our souls and see what we've done right and the mistakes we've made. And the best thing we could do is reflect on them, grow from them, and you can always go back and do something or make a wrong right by going back and talking to that person or just changing things. And that really is the best thing you could do for anybody. Always doing the right thing, which is usually the hard thing to do, is really a challenge in life, and one that God wants us to face with a lot of discipline and a lot of our heart. You know, put your heart in it, speak with your heart, work from your heart, and really it really does make a huge difference when we try to be compassionate towards people, which is our philosophy in the program, and really our philosophy in life, to bring joy to people and to really reflect. So this is really a very important time of year for me. This is the time of year on April 8th that I had my stroke, which it'll be 27 years this year, 26 or 27 years. It was 1989 that I had my stroke. And it's so ironic, and I know it was a little wink from my daddy, and a little wink from God, that my father passed on my stroke day. So I know that this is really the purpose that I should be taking in my life, making awareness to all of you, and bringing awareness about strokes and aphasia, and just really meeting people one person at a time really makes a huge difference in my life. I mean, and as much as I've been told that it really does benefit your life, me making awareness, it just brings a lot of joy to me to be able to bring that awareness to you. So it goes hand in hand. And I was just talking to Edwin Velasquez on the phone when I was traveling in, and he is an incredible musical personification, because he sings from his heart, and he sings poetry, and he really does it from this passionate place, and he really sings remarkable. So Google him, and he's really coming up with a new CD out. You can Google him on Facebook, and it's incredible. But his philosophy is about love as well. I just joined the Jack Canfield program, personal training, and Jack Canfield is a great individual. I was really bouncing around between Jack Canfield and John Maxwell, as we all know, and that's not any difference between Jack Canfield and John Maxwell. They're both incredible individuals who really inspire the world and really give back to the world. But what was I going to say? I was going to say that that on Jack Canfield, he gives us homework every week. Wade is my personal instructor. I have 19 other people go on the journey with me, and he's going to inspire us to really be who we need to be. And as I'm moving along on this journey through the telethon and my foundation and my singing and my keynote speaking, I'm really honored to be a part of this in the world, because together the National Stroke Association, the American Stroke Association, and everyone in the world is really bringing stroke awareness. I'm going to sing a little song called I Hope You Dance, because it talks about really dancing to your own drummer and really doing what feels right for you. And we only go through this world one time. On the Ash Wednesday, I was looking up what they say when they give the ashes. And what they say is, remember, man is dust until you shall return, which is the truth. We're here on this earth for one split second. And we really have to live our purpose and make a difference in life. So with that, I'm going to sing. Can you shut off my and I'm going to sing. Should I put on the cordless?
Okay. Okay, just wanted to make sure the technology was okay. So I'm going to sing I Hope You Dance, and I really hope that you close your eyes and listen to the words to this song, because it is absolutely incredible. Of wonder, you get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leaves you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. I hope some helping heart don't leave it bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Hear the heavens above, more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Dance, I hope you dance. Dance, I hope you dance. God bless everybody. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Guys, ready for the show? Yeah. Enjoy.
We're going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, reneemarielanguageoflove.org. And once again, it's reneemarielanguageoflove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the third leading cause of death in America and the first leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia, and it really does make a huge impact in your life and change your life in one split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you can follow us on reneemarielanguageoflove.org. Once again, it's reneemarielanguageoflove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless.
Stretching under sedation or manipulation under anesthesia is a very gentle, very precise procedure to very slowly release any scar tissue that is formed as a result of a traumatic injury. Many people ask, how does this work? Will I get hurt? Will you stretch me too far? We only stretch the body part to its normal range of motion. After completing the post-MUA rehabilitation program, it's very common that our patients say to us, hey, I can play ball with my kid again. Hey, I can bowl again. Hey, I can enjoy hiking again. This is what makes it rewarding to us as practitioners.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Do dogs chase cats?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, PMC, and the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Magrindhousi. You are the man.
Shannon Gates is the #1 fence provider on Long Island, with the most inventory in stock, including vinyl, chain link, and aluminum. Gates offers a custom powder-coated system that prevents rust throughout the life of the fence. We carry fence tools to the trade. We even stock wood, rail, and glass hardware as well. Shannon Gates has our very own patented locking system. The next time you need fencing of any sort, both commercial and private, give Shannon Gates a call at 631-392-4330. You can also visit our website at shannongatesinc.com. Shannon Gates is the #1 fence provider on Long Island, with the most inventory in stock, including vinyl, chain link, and aluminum. Gates offers a custom powder-coated system that prevents rust throughout the life of the fence. We carry fence tools to the trade. We even stock wood, rail, and glass hardware as well. Shannon Gates has our very own patented locking system. The next time you need fencing of any sort, both commercial and private, give Shannon Gates a call at 631-392-4330. You can also visit our website at shannongatesinc.com.
Welcome back to Renee Marie's Stroke of Luck. I'm Renee Marie. I am so happy to have this platform to really talk about something that's really important. As I mentioned before, it really ties into our purpose with aphasia. I have on the phone, well, let me share with who I have in the studio. Of course, I have Bobby Baby Walker to the far side. Woo! Yay! And of course, we have our special correspondent, Judy. She's our PR for our foundation on our telethon. Woo! And then we have Nancy. Nancy was a guest on our show, right?
Yes.
About 3 or 4 weeks ago?
4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago? Wow, I can't believe it's been 4 weeks. Wow. 4 weeks ago.
That's fast.
And she actually was representing the American Stroke Association. And she liked it so much, and she loved the platform to bring awareness to everybody that she's joining us on occasions to be a part of our telethon team. So she's actually going to be a part of our telethon also. Yay! And our telethon is on March 29th. I keep saying it, but I'm going to keep talking until I'm blue in the face. Yay! There it is. There it is. Anyway, we have, as I was mentioning before in my spotlight conversation with you, that we have on the phone a really astounding gentleman who has such heart and passion for things that he believes in, that I really wanted to help him to make awareness for not only the organization that he's supporting, but his event, and just for everything, for us together so that we could do it. As I mentioned in my conversation with you prior, it's I know him from my my first career, my coinciding career with First Service at the Wanakee Reserves. I'm the lifestyle director, kind of Julie from the Love Boat on Land. And we have Bob Horowitz on the line. Hi, Bob.
Hi.
Hey, Bob.
How are
you
you?
doing?
Okay.
So we have, I don't know if you heard, but we have my friend Bobby, my co-host, my friend, my dear confidant, Bobby Baby Walker's here, Judy Marlow, and Nancy, how do you say your last name?
Magrini.
Magrini?
Magrini.
Magrini. Nancy Magrini here. So I wanted to kind of introduce you to them so you know who will be talking if they're talking to you. So
I want to thank you for giving me this this time to speak about my presentation.
that's okay.
I am the president for the Canine for Warriors. We help warriors and rescue dogs. Some are veterans, some are on active duty, and all are heroes and have served in the military. Our military all suffer from post-traumatic stress, PTSD, or traumatic brain injury, TRI, a deadly disorder, and that the train of a dog costs $15,000. Seniors assisting wounded servicemen at Wanakee Reserve, an over 55 community, and troopers assisting troops, a non-profit group of New Jersey state troopers, were holding our first Canines for Warriors fundraising event on Saturday, April 18th at 7 o'clock at Lakeland High School, Wanakee, New Jersey. The Canines for Warriors fundraiser will be a fun-filled evening featuring laughing with comedian Jeff Norris and singer Ruth Kay, the Lakeland High School band, and others. With your support, wounded veterans are matched with rescue dogs to assist in their transition to everyday life. Veterans attend the Canine for Warriors Campus Resident Academy for a 3-week, 120-hour orientation program where they are partnered with their new companion. Your funds will help with the training of a service dog, including the dog's vet care, the vet's transportation, training, certification equipment, housing, meals, and teaching manuals. There is no cost to the warriors, and the benefits of a helper dog give renewed hope to our wounded heroes. Again, Saturday, April 18th, 7 o'clock, Lakeland High School, Wanakee, New Jersey. The show tickets are only $20. Plus, we're also selling raffle tickets, $10 each, or 6 for $50. The prizes include a 55-inch Samsung Smart TV,
He's doing his PR.
an Apple iPad 3 Mini, a Microsoft Surface, a 232-gig Windows tablet, a Marriott Park Ridge Hotel, free one night, including breakfast, Monica's Restaurant, a dinner for two in Pompton Lakes, and many, many more. That's it, Renee. I hope that we can get interest from all your people to come to this wonderful event.
Yeah, we're gonna as I mentioned to you when we were talking, I'll make a clip of this as promo, and I will put the flyers on, and I will run across the bottom of the screen our website, which is Dogs for
Canine.
no. It's Dogs for Soldiers. www.dogsforsoldiers.org. That's the website that we created so that people can go to that website and purchase tickets and find out about Jeff Norris and also find out about the canine program. So, Bob, let me ask you. Would you have a few minutes for me to ask you a few questions? Okay. I know you used to work for the vets in Paramus. Is that where this came from? Where did your dedication to the vets?
Well, it all came from my volunteering. I love to volunteer and help people. That's what I do. And through your help in Wanakee Reserve, we do that with all our people there. We try to give them a good life.
Yes.
And Len Talent, he's done the same thing down in southern Jersey. He started having one of these fundraisers, and he donated. They got $15,000.
Right. So and that's what well, Dom Cordelessa, who's the board president in Wanacue, he wants us to get 2 dogs. So we're shooting for 2 dogs. We don't think small in our world.
True, that is.
We always think big, maybe even 3. You know,
Bigger the better.
The bigger the better. The bigger the better. But actually, when I was doing my research on the program, the Canine for Warriors program, actually I read something that really touched my heart, and it was the founder of the program, whose name is Shari. I believe his name is Shari. Shari, right? And he said that this was all brought about because his son was a veteran. And my son, a veteran canine police officer, worked as a contractor for the Department of the Army as a bomb dog handler. He served 2 tours in Iraq and returned home with PTSD. This reality hit home to us. After 2 years of research on canine assistance for PTSD, we decided the best way we could help these deserving warriors was to start a nonprofit organization to train and give service canines to assist our warriors. That's pretty incredible. That somebody who had that challenge in their life really found making the better of it to have an organization like that. And
Well, he taught me something, Renee. I didn't know this.
yeah, I actually was. Well, when you have to do a show, you have to do a little bit of homework.
Right.
It's like school; you have to do homework.
You did your homework.
Bob, this is Bob.
Yes.
Bob, beat Bob.
Am I correct? Am I correct in assuming that all the soldiers that use dogs keep them when they come home?
That's correct. That's what they do. They get trained, and that's their dog to at least enjoy life, what's left of it for them.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you know that Bobby is going to promote it because Bobby is a part of the veterans in New York?
Yeah, I'm a president of the Veterans Parade Task Team in the Bronx. And we are going to be raising money for veterans organizations, and we're going to have a committee that will disperse the funds.
Yes. So
That's very nice.
yes. So what we'll do is we'll shoot it out. We'll put it on the website because it is a part of our awareness on our journey. I was reading also that I am the president for Canines for Warriors. We save warriors and rescue dogs. Yes. Some of our veterans, some are active duty, and all are heroes and have served in the military. Our warriors all suffer from post-traumatic stress, PTSD, or traumatic brain injuries, TBI, a deadly disorder, which it is because
Right.
people when you have a communication difficulties, it really does change how people perceive you, and they don't know how you are on the inside, how you're
And
loving.
your ability
That's
to
exactly right.
function
Yes,
and
yes.
to communicate
Yes,
is
yes.
curtailed.
Yes.
So,
And Renee, I just want to add something, and Bob, and in behalf of all of us, we would like to thank you for your service to our country, all
Yes.
you veterans out there. We
Yes.
want to thank you for your
Absolutely.
service.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, this
Absolutely.
is a little bit we can give back to them.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about Jeff Norris. I actually watched him online. I strongly recommend everybody go to our website, dogsforsoldiers.org. Thank you, Bobby. That's my stroke stuff coming out. Dogsforsoldiers.org, and you'll be able to see a YouTube clip that we have on the video on the website about Jeff, and he is funny. He is funny. So if you come out and you're supporting the soldiers, but you're also finding a great time in humor, and humor is so healing.
It's very healing.
So
It's not budging, they're performing for free, both the singer and the comedian.
right now the singer is Ruth Kay, who is Len's wife. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Now, What kind of, do you know what kind of music she does?
But she does everything. She does opera. She does some Broadway songs. She's excellent.
And we can find, and
we're going to have her website that we're going to work with you on to put a clip of her songs on the website.
Okay. And Monday we'll work together on that. And then the other thing is we have a Facebook page. If you go to our website, you can click on our Facebook page, follow us on Facebook. And Leonard Talon does incredible work. So thank you to Leonard Talon for finding the entertainers on for the program. Bob, Vicki or Tom, would it be possible to? Is Tom still around? Can he zoom in on here, or can you put this? Just this. We're going to show the flyers that we have, so that our audience could see. Thought I'd ask. If you can, you can. If you can't, I mean, do you want to just take it in? This is our first flyer. There we go.
There we go.
That's our first flyer. That's our first flyer. It's on the screen, Bob. It's on the screen. And this is our second flyer. And of course, we're going to post it, when we do the clip. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody got the information that they needed. So we're gonna close, Bob. But we really want to thank you for your involvement and your support, and really for have a great big heart that everybody in Wanacue and now around the world, not only in Wanacue, but the world knows now that Bob Horowitz from Wanacue Reserve has a huge heart, because we touch the world with this program.
Absolutely.
I really thank me the time to, and you've been a big help too, Renee, and I hope that Bob and the rest of the group will help us too.
Yes, sir.
Count on us. We can sell the 500 seats that the auditorium holds.
Yeah. We will. We'll really push for it. And I know that when people know that not only is this a show supporting the canines and the warriors, but if they know that they have a prime grade A entertainer like Jeff Norris right in their backyard, who is donating his services. This is a gentleman that's been in movies. He is so funny. I mean, he's very funny. You can Google him to find out how funny he is. But he's very funny. And with that, we're gonna say thank you so much, Bob. Let's all hear it for Bob. Woo! Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
I'll see you on Monday, and if you need anything, don't hesitate to call me, okay?
And I will be in touch.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, PMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Magrindhousi TV. You are the man.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance.
Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue Tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
Hello, welcome back to Renee Marie's Stroke of Luck. I have my, what is this called?
Bola.
Boa! Boa! Woohoo! This is from the American Stroke Association, Go for Red. On February 11th, I was invited. And let me tell you, yay!
We had a wonderful time.
It was phenomenal. Can you take a photo of all of us? Judy has her boa on also. And Nancy has her scarf, which I didn't know they always hang a scarf on the back of the chairs for everybody. What do the men do that are there?
They take the
I
scarf home.
decline.
So it was, I'm telling you, it was sold out, right? How many
So
people?
1,100 people. This is the most we've ever had.
Wow.
The Go Red Luncheon.
Wow.
In the 13 years that they've been doing it.
Wow.
So it was phenomenal. It was just overwhelming.
And you know
it really
what?
was.
You could feel, really could feel the energy and the support and just the love that's in that room. You could really feel it. You could really feel it. And I guess that's why we all like gravitated together, because it's just like, hey, let's spread love and really do what we want to do. And I really just got that this is why they do it in February, because of the heart.
Right.
And the love and Valentine's Day. Yeah. Duh.
Nope, makes good sense.
It makes good sense. But before we continue, because I know, of course, and Bobby knows, of course, but tell us a brief history, a short clip about your stroke story and yours, Judy, just so our audience who's watching today could kind of get filled in.
Okay. Basically, I had my stroke in my sleep. I woke up one morning and my entire left side was totally dead. I knew it had happened. I knew the signs of it because I had been so much involved with American Heart and Stroke for many, many years. And I kind of knew what was going on, and I knew I had to call 911.
And that just blew me away, because for her to experience a stroke and to be wise enough and aware enough that she was suffering one is astounding to me. It's astounding to me.
It's still, to this day, it's so surreal. That's the easiest thing I can say. It's very surreal. Even at that moment when I knew I had to get to the phone and things like that, and what was going through my mind, and knowing that I had to stay alert and making sure I could talk and all of this until help could get to me.
Right.
But no, I knew right away.
Wow.
I knew right away. And
Wow.
it was very difficult because, again, my entire left side, like you're right, my entire left was dead.
Right.
I had to learn how to walk again. I had to dress myself.
Wow.
It was a long process, but you know what? A lot of good came out of it, and
your
God
purpose.
spared me for a reason,
Yeah.
and I know that, and I honestly feel in my heart it was to help people like you
Aw,
and help
thank you.
people like me,
No.
so that we could let people
But
know
it's not
and be
even
aware
helping
of
me or
this.
you. It's like together.
It is.
Together.
It's a team.
It's a team. I couldn't do what I do without everybody around me, and we're all a team.
Yes.
Together, and it really is. But I tell you what I've learned. I think, and this comes from me even playing softball after my stroke. People said, "How could you play softball?" But I think it's something in your brain that is just natural for you. So the reason I say that is because if you become aware of the signs of a stroke, and you make it a daily or weekly or monthly practice to always make yourself aware of it, you will know, like you did by yourself, that you're experiencing a stroke, and I think that's astounding. It's astounding. So we want to hear from
Thank you.
and we're so happy to have met you and to really connect
I
with
feel
you.
the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a very big connection just as a person, as a woman to
Yeah.
a woman, and the fact that we have experienced this
Yeah.
in two different ways, but
Yeah.
yet it's all the same.
It is.
And by sharing the experiences of that, what we've learned, and to pass that on to other individuals, to me, is the most important thing and the
Wow.
most important gift I can give to anybody.
Yeah, yep, I hear you. And that's why I'm so happy to have you talking to everybody, because, our stories bring awareness to strokes. The fact that we've experienced a stroke and we're sharing with you that, of what happened and how to survive it and how to actually prevent it,
Exactly.
actually prevent
and a lot
it.
of people too, they're afraid to share their story because of whatever reasons, and I found that through all the public speaking I've done for the Heart Association for Stroke, that nobody wants to go to that level because it's so personal. But you know what? That's a healing process.
Yes,
As
it is.
well as it
is. A
sharing
learning
with someone
process.
and a learning
Yes.
process. Like you said,
Yes.
I've learned myself in 10 it'll be 10 years this year
Wow.
for me for my stroke, and I've learned so much in 10 years, more than I ever thought I would know
Wow.
about a stroke, about heart attacks, about everything that's related to this.
Wow.
So to me, it's a blessing, and I'm just happy that I did meet you,
Yay!
and now we can continue this journey
Yay!
as a
Yeah,
nice team.
I tell you, when I'm like, when I'm not here, doing this Madhouse TV, stroke awareness, I miss it. I do. Like I'm home on my computer.
an adrenaline rush.
It is. It's an
really
adrenaline
is.
because like we're making a difference. We're touching the world right now. That is astounding to me. That
know, it's
that
amazing.
somebody I had a friend on
I'm
my.
learning about it too. I'm learning new things about stroke that I didn't even know.
Yeah, I know. I had a friend who I did Bobby and I did an off the site show. Sam and his brother experienced a stroke, and he actually passed because he didn't take care of his health, but because of high blood pressure. And why I'm saying that is his family is in Israel, and his family watched that show. So it's so astounding
wow.
to me
That's-
that people
wow.
in it, we could touch the world. Oh my God!
Think about how many people that is.
I know.
I can't even.
I know. Judy, tell us a little bit about your story so that people could hook up.
Well, my dad had a stroke, and the only sign I saw was swollen ankles. And being that he was older, I took him to the heart doctor. I knew he had some heart problems, and I took him to the heart doctor, and the heart doctor said he was in the best of health for his age, and there was nothing to worry about. And 2 weeks later, he had a massive stroke.
Wow.
And what he didn't tell me, and what he didn't tell the doctor, was that he had. I would tell the public, do not hide information from your children or from your sisters or brothers or whatever about your condition. If you have a bad headache or you have something going
Yes.
on,
Yes.
share it with them so they can get you help, or you can discuss it and learn something about it. But he didn't share
And
that.
I think it was the last program that I had mentioned that I also experienced a headache. My father, and I don't remember this, I don't remember it all, but my father said to me, I had like this severe migraine headache.
I
But
had too.
you did?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I
I
did.
wonder what that, because it's so, what's the word I'm looking, it's really difficult because we all get headaches, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we
Right.
can't run to the hospital every time we get a headache, but it's pretty,
Well, when I had gotten several very, very, very bad migraines over the years, and I had gone to the doctor, had MRIs and MRAs done on purpose because I said, I don't know,
And I never
don't know
knew
what's
that
going on.
migraines could be a sign.
Oh,
of a-
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
were
I
there
worked with
any
people who
pains
had
in the other extremities?
Nope.
No?
I just had
My father
severe
had no
migraines.
other signs, no visible signs
Wow.
that he was having a stroke. So if he had shared the fact, even with the doctor,
or he may have had a minor stroke when he had the
TIA,
headaches, a TIA.
he,
Yeah, yeah. I know. It's kind
Scary.
of it is scary. It is
Very
scary.
scary.
So that's why we're very passionate about doing the stroke awareness. And the American Stroke Association, I tell you, they really blew me away, and I'm so honored and privileged to be working with them. to make stroke awareness, because I'm telling you, they blew me away. Sharon Bean, we love Sharon, and actually we
she's
met
wonderful.
Sharon through Judy.
Yes.
Sharon Beam is an estate planner
Yes.
for the American Stroke
She had
Association.
heard that I had done my estate planning, and she contacted me, and we've been friends ever since.
She,
Same thing.
let me tell you, if there's somebody who follows her guidance, I think that's the best description of it. She follows her guidance in really what to make a difference. She and I just you told her about me, and she
Yeah.
invited me, and she actually got yourself and Kenitha.
Kenitha.
Yay! I said hi again. Hi, Kenitha. Kenitha, you gonna come on the show again? Come on.
She is.
Yay!
Yeah,
Kenitha
absolutely.
actually said she's gonna be a part of the telethon.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a part of the
Down.
telethon. She's a deer.
Yes,
She
she
is.
is.
She.
Sweetheart.
Oh my God, she's
She's
a deer.
wonderful,
She's a
wonderful
dear.
woman.
She is.
But I think I'm gonna announce it, Sharon. That Sharon said to me that she'd be willing to consider. I'll say that coming on the show and doing and really talking about estate planning. I had no idea that you could leave a donation to an organization such as American Stroke Association, which is just an option. You know, there's a lot of wonderful
Yeah.
organizations out there that. Everything okay? A lot of wonderful organizations out there that you could donate your money to. I believe that we all should donate something or be a part of something.
I agree.
You know, and so Sharon might come on to talk about it, and I really hope she does, because you got to meet Sharon.
I think it would be a really nice addition so that people do
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
I do.
Maybe we could
Really do.
have her do a little blurb on the
And it
telethon.
gives,
There you
people,
go.
I'll
other
talk to
options.
her about that, and you
Yeah.
talk to her
Gives
about
Okay.
people options.
Yep.
Yeah.
People need to know their options.
Yeah, I had no idea that you could donate money to. I mean, it's you
Oh,
know,
yes.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
best to do it, while you're still well, and you can do something
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Afterwards.
Did any of you what? What are you-
Afterwards, you can't do it.
Are you laughing about my
So
password?
I was just gonna say, if you really feel like donating,
I'm gonna leave it to the Bobby Baby Walker. To the Bobby Baby Walker.
fun.
So, did you didn't have aphasia, right?
No.
No. Didn't your dad have aphasia?
My dad had a bleed.
Okay.
Okay. So I often wondered if I had been closer, if I live 45 minutes to an hour away. I spoke to him at 9 in the morning. I spoke to him at 5 in the afternoon to tell him I had just got a cell phone and I'd be able to get in touch with him more often. I don't know if that was a good thing or not for him. And traditionally, it was 9 in the morning and 9 at night. And somewhere between 5 o'clock and 9, he had the stroke, and it was the bleed. And for many years, I thought if only I had found out about it sooner, I could have got him to the hospital. He could have had that shot. But what I didn't know is if it's a bleed, you can't get the shot right away. You have to have a scan
Yes.
first.
Wow.
CAT scan,
Yeah, CAT
MRI,
scan.
everything.
A CAT
yes.
scan.
Right. You
Yes.
can't
A
just
CAT
do
scan.
that. So
I can't see. Now,
didn't know that.
Judy, we only have a few minutes left on the show, but let's talk about what's that? What pictures?
the pictures you're going to show.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. Well, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Judy, could you just talk about our guests that that were supposed to be on the show? We're going to rebook them, and then we're going to roll to. I forgot. I was so into the aphasia and the stroke and my world that I forgot that we're going to announce the people on the show. There's 3. I can get it. I'll get it. So, Judy, talk about the.
Well, Lou had a stroke, and I believe it was the bleed. I have to look at my notes, but I believe it was the bleed. And he got to the hospital in time. He is recovering. He still has signs of it, but he's recovering. His wife, Linda, is extremely supportive, and I'm looking forward to meeting them and to having them on the show. And I'm going to be booking them.
So we're going to rebook them. Okay, we're going to roll out. For the next 3 minutes, we're going to be talking about who's going to be on as an entertainer for the Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015. So, first we have Parita. Woo! voice, an astounding voice. Tune in. Okay, the next one. Let's go. Is that
Mr. Elegant?
No. It's Donna, the Miss
Donna
New York.
Dean.
Donna Dean. Woo! What kind of music does Donna Dean do? Do you know?
She does all types of music, and both Florence and Donna are
Senior
Miss
America.
New York.
Woo! Okay. Woo! Okay, that's also Donna. Okay, next. That is The Confession of a Clutterholic. She's a funny singer, right?
Yes, she is.
Woo! She reminds me of I Love Lucy. No, she does, like an I Love Lucy kind of persona. That's actually the gentleman that was supposed to be on the show today. What's his name? I don't have it in front of me. Lou. That's Lou. Is that it on the photos?
No, Elvis.
Yeah, we should have.
Oh, there's Maureen. She's Miss New York.
Maureen.
Woo! 2000.
Maureen. Woo!
And Stevie GB.
He's a funny guy. He's the world's funniest accountant. Woo! Okay. Woo! Now we got Mr. Elegant, Stuart Orlando Morgan. Woo! He sang with the Stylistics. We have Elvis is in the house. Andrew Rowan. And then we have a singing banker, Terry. And there's Tommy. Okay. Is that it? That's all the photos we have? Okay, let's see.
How about me?
I know. That's okay. I sent them to him, but that's okay. There's Bobby Kanzuma. Bobby, baby, welcome. And I'm also going to be singing, and also JC. All these photos can be found on our telethon website. It's Language of Love telethon.org. languageoflovetelethon.org. Tune in to the telethon website to see it. We have so many more. We have Rickety, Randy Pratt. We have Echo Sinatra singer. We have Andre Dillon with the Dillon videos. We have the infantry. Is that everybody on the list? I think.
Artie Dillon, you get him?
Yep, we did. So there we go. We're going to have a blast in a few weeks. We're doing a telethon March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. right on Madhouse TV. And the beneficiaries are myself, my foundation, the National Stroke Association, the American Stroke Association. And tune in to our telethon to see. And here we go. Blow our kisses.
Oh, afraid you didn't get that one, right?